There's a lot of symbology around the solstice. Every year, it spiritually symbolizes the balance of light and dark, winter and summer, masculine and feminine qualities, and the cohesion of mind and heart. And we may not always consciously reflect on what this means to us personally, but our soul, our psyche, and our cellular memory carry a deep resonance within the cycles of nature. What makes December 21st and the 1221 numeric light codes of 2025 so special is the expansive and seductive manifesting properties of the 369 code. There is much depth in the meaning of 369, but simply put, it is the code that holds the spiritual concepts of universal energy. Nikola Tesla believed that they held the key to the universe, divine geometry, and manifestation. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. I'm the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and my second book, The Path of a Wounded Healer, Liberation is for the Asking. I help people uncover and discover their soul life agreement through charting their birth date and name, and also their time of birth with Egyptian numerology calculations and philosophy. This year, the 1221 Solstice Gateway is influenced by the magical 369 code. The 12 and the 21 both add up to the number 3 of creation. When we add the 12 and the 21 together, we move into the number 6 energy of harmony. And when we focus on the universal year, we are transported to the number 9 of completion. What I love about these 369 codes for the year of 2025 is that Tesla saw that these divine numbers represented universal patterns, energy, and harmony, especially found in nature, linking them to the importance of the trinity, referring to positive, negative, and neutral perceptions, symbolizing dimensional unity. And this is what this solstice opens for our conscious reflection. Even though the solstice represents the light and dark, winter and summer, there is a third element, and that is one of unity consciousness. Other words to describe this concept, which I've spoken of many times before, is coming into neutrality, the balance of opposites to surpass the need for duality. And this helps us evolve beyond the obvious and into the supernatural or the higher dimensions. In essence, the 369 symbolizes the progression of the fundamental universal structures and the spiritual power which can be used for manifestation purposes or to attain a deeper spiritual insight. So broken down, the number 3 refers to creation, the number 6 refers to harmony, and the number 9 refers to completion. The 369 numeric manifestation code is actively engaged and a powerful tool for us to work with at this time. And this is why I've encouraged you not to jump into the energy of the number 1, which will occur in January. This is when the universal number 9 year officially transfers to the universal number 1 year. This month was very important to stay present and work with the numerical light codes that are strategically placed this time of year. As we come into the closing of the universal number 9 year and a 9-year cycle, we can use the next 10 days to release the energy of the past year and cycle. Releasing doesn't refer to a good riddance attitude, but rather a slow, savoring, letting go process. in deep appreciation for everything that life has revealed to you this past year, whether pleasant or unpleasant. The solstice of 2025 follows a new moon lunation and not only triggers the ending of a 9 universal year, it also cuts ties with a 9 year cycle. Something happened 9 years ago in your life that changed the trajectory of your spiritual journey. Now, it could have been ending a marriage or the beginning of a relationship. It could have been moving locations, taking a course, a spiritual course, or occupational course. It could have been a death or a birth, or a change of focus with your occupation. And if you cannot remember this event right now, just put it out there in your subconscious and ask that it be revealed to you. 9 year cycles are incredibly powerful. They hold the promise that with every ending, there will be a beginning. So, what happened in your life within 18 months of 2016? I know for me, it was leaving my hometown. I started a new relationship and also a new occupation. It is the season for reflecting on the decisions of or our actions that we took that influenced these past 9 years. And my hope is that by doing this, you will get a deeper sense of just how powerful you really are. Even if you feel as though the events that took place in your life were not a conscious decision on your part, on some level, you were aware of what you attracted into your life and the choices that you made that influenced your life. This solstice is about releasing everything that you accomplished these past 9 years. So, what did you create? What did you learn? And what is being completed? Follow the 369 code and give yourself permission to appreciate your willingness to move forward. The supernatural element of the solstice is about recognizing all of the epiphanies that you've had over the past 90 days. These are all windows into what will be coming into your field in the next 9 year cycle. The number one universal year that we're approaching doesn't just symbolize new beginnings. It's about individuality, innovation, creativity, and being a co-creator with spirit. It really is about opening to co-creating. If we have learned anything this past year, it may be what we are not. So we want to discard what we are not and allow ourselves to explore the multifaceted opportunities that are available to us. A sneak preview into the new energy of 2026 is that the number 9 year that we just completed, um, and the number 9 cycle that we're completing, may have left some of you gravitating toward solitude. But the number 1 year that we're merging into will have us yearning for new inspiration. It occurs during the um, we want to remember that growth doesn't occur in isolation. It occurs during the recycling process of emotions that only happens while interacting with others. Growth occurs when you can conclude a situation with a different and healthier outcome. You're always going to be exactly where you left off the last time you participated in a relationship, occupation, or any new adventure. Um, really remember that time does not heal all wounds because mainly time is an illusion. It's not a healer. I say that all the time. Time just makes you forget and it dulls the memory of the pain. But inevitably, that's all it does. It doesn't have a medical degree or a psychology degree to take pain away. It just gives you the opportunity to reset. We will look further into the resetting process as we begin the next numeric energetic vortex. You can learn more about Egyptian numerology from my website at egyptiannumerology.org. And please join our community Facebook group and participate in the spiritual insights instigated through the energy of numbers. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful solstice and holiday experience. My love to you always. Namaste.